Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, and today I'll be reading Rengoku Kyojuro by me. So let's get into it. The sun was beginning its slow descent, painting the sky in warm hues of gold and pink. You dragged your feet along the stone path leading you to your home, exhaustion weighing heavily on your shoulders. It had been a grueling day, one filled with endless tasks and work, and all you wanted now was to rest, and the comforting warmth of Rengoku's presence and embrace. The door creaked open, and the familiar scent of freshly brewed tea greeted you. Rengoku's vibrant voice followed soon after, filled with its usual enthusiasm. "Ah, welcome back. How was your day, my love?" You managed a tired smile as you stepped inside, your body sagging slightly from the effort. "Long. I feel like I could sleep for a week," you admitted, kicking off your shoes, and he chuckled warmly, meeting you halfway and pulling you into a firm, reassuring embrace. His hands wrapped soothing circles on your back as he pressed a gentle kiss to your temple. "You've been working too hard. Come, sit with me." You allowed him to guide you to the sitting area, where a plush cushion awaited. Rengoku sat down first, his posture as upright as ever, exuding his usual confidence and strength. You, however, hesitated for a moment before plopping down next to him, and he noticed your hesitation, his eyes softening as he reached out to tuck a stray strand of hair behind your ear. "What's wrong?" You looked at him, your cheeks warming slightly. I was wondering, could I rest on your lap?" His brows lifted in pleasant surprise before his signature bright grin spread across his face. "Of course you can." He patted his lap enthusiastically. "Come here, my love. There's no better place than this." He couldn't help but laugh softly at his energy, her exhaustion momentarily forgotten. That was how infectious it was. And carefully, you settled yourself, resting your head on his lap. His warmth enveloped you instantly, and you let out a contented sigh as your body slowly relaxed. And that's when Rengoku's hand, always so strong and steady, finally got to work and began to gently stroke your hair. "You deserve to rest," he murmured, his voice soft, soothing in its cadence. "You've worked so hard today. Let me take care of you tonight." The rhythmic motion of his fingers against your scalp were calming, and you found yourself melting further into his touch. "You always know how to make me feel better," he whispered, your eyes fluttering closed. "That's because I know you," he replied, a hint of pride in his voice. "And I love you more than anything. So, seeing you like this, I want to do anything that I can to cheer you up." Your lips curved into a small smile. "You already do, just by existing." And for a while, the two of you sat in peaceful silence, the crackling of the nearby fireplace and the distant chirping of cicadas outside only added to the serenity of the moment. And Rengoku continued to run his fingers through your hair, occasionally pausing every now and then to trace the contours of your face with a tenderness that made your heart ache with love. And after a few minutes, he chuckled softly, breaking the silence. You know, you look even more beautiful like this. You opened one eye to look up at him, your tone teasing despite your tiredness. You're incredibly biased and look like a mess. That's very untrue. Even when you're tired, you shine brighter than the sun, he said firmly, believing every single word he said, and you couldn't help but laugh softly as you reached out to touch his hand. You're too sweet, really. Only for you, he replied without hesitation, leaning down to press a lingering kiss to your forehead. You're everything to me. And warmth bloomed on your chest, and you squeezed his hand gently. And you're everything to me as well. And as the minutes stretched into what felt like hours, you found yourself slipping further into the embrace of sleep, lulled into it by the steady rise and fall of Rengoku's chest and the comforting rhythm of his voice as he began to hum softly. And just as you're about to drift off completely, you mustered the courage to ask, "You'll stay like this, won't you?" "Of course," he said. "I'll be there for as long as you need me. Always," he murmured. And with that promise, finally, you allowed yourself to let go, knowing that in Rengoku's arms, you were safe, cherished, and deeply loved.